and it looks like they probably are going to get it. There are no other Klingons in the area, and so they are going to burn this guy down really quickly. You can see the metaphysic disruptor going off. In the past, it was a real beast that had potential to snipe things. You notice that it actually has been downgraded, a little bit nerf going on there. But nonetheless, it is still a nice addition to your arsenal. Now here comes Boggz. He's getting pressured by the Federation. Stardust is producing just a good number of ships, and he really is. His strength here is in numbers, and this fleet here is very, very strong. He's got just a large amount of numbers. He is going to be able to take on any one of these fleets. He possibly could take on this entire fleet here. And really, somehow, this fleet needs to be just taken out here. So down here, you can see that Maul is still moving into Cavorts and Sangs. Stardust's fleet is moving forward and slowly advancing, looking to get into this fourth dilithium moon. A little bit of cloak detect going off and catching a scout. There's your Federation scout detect cloak detection for you in action. So we can see a little bit of strategy going off here. The Romulans looking to potentially move into other ships, so probably move into some Spectres, maybe. Might as well take a moment to show off this Singularity Transmitter. It's a new building for the Romulans. What it does is it ends up powering the other ships in the vicinity. This guy, if you get a cloak generator, supposedly will be able to cloak indefinitely. Oddly enough, it has not this has not been researched. So that's an interesting ability. I can't wait to see that. So over here, Boggz is making a run on the Federation, looking to get a couple snipes off. He does have repair research, I believe, so he can take a little bit of damage. He's actually got everything up and running. So yeah, he is just managing to take on some of these mining freighters. And this is what the left-hand team's going to have to do. They're going to have to make a game of attrition on these guys and take what they can where they can. They are the smaller force on the board. And here comes the Federation moving in on Sergio's base. Federation thinking they have the advantage, but here comes the Klingons looking to beat them at their own game, taking the numbers effects on them. There goes the Akira classes making a use of its special, and here comes the Klingons. They're losing a ship here. Needs to repair this if they can at all possible. Oh, and here the Klingons do get a bit of a they get a kill off of one of those Akiras, but then Stardust brings up his remaining fleet, going to really put a lot of pressure on there. I thought I saw a Carnaveral sensor blackout going off. Haven't seen that in a long time. You see the Lavals trying to move out, trying to maneuver away. Going to get out and making a run for it. Need to cloak here very short. And they are trying to get out of there. They are going to get out of there. That 2-second cloak is a wonderful, wonderful thing for the Romulans. It allows them to retreat a lot faster than you might expect. You can see that the Steamrunner class trying to take some stuff, and this Federation fleet here is just too much, and they are going to be able to take this position. And oh, in the meantime, over here okay, not yet, but so in the meantime, while Stardust is burning down that expansion, the Klingons with these Sousa classes. Now these Sousas are all torpedo based, and these are great base raiders. So they're going to decloak here, and they're just going to burn down whatever structures they can. That's really what they need to do, and that's what they're doing. So here comes the Sousa's decloaking, burning down on the Star Yard, seeing that the generic refits are going up, burning it down, and down goes that Star Yard, taking a building out. Really one of the best strategies you can do. So aside from destroying the mining, if you can destroy their production, it turns out very, very well. You see how fast this fleet of Susan and Boggz are taking down the structure. They have moved over to focus on some of these ships. They're kind of a little bit of all in here. It would be nice if they had a little bit of Federation backup. Because of this starbase, it looks like it's upgraded, going to be able to tag some of these ships. But in the meantime, they are going to like circle back, trying to get this mining colony out, and they are going to get it. Very, very successful raid. Maul doing a great job here of taking out some very, very key buildings, leaving the Romulans with only their Warbird yard. They have repair capabilities. Back up here, Klingons do have repair capabilities. So Sergio is a little bit back in business, but you can see that he is still trying to catch up with where things are at. Maul pressuring here with this fleet, taking a couple hits and losing one unnecessarily. So a little bit of mismicro there, but nothing too bad. So in the process, we can see that Stardust is still managing to inch forward on this map. So the map being just a little bit, again, 15K by 15K for a 4-player map for this 2v2, they are really having to just sort of inch up, take ground where they can. The Klingons know what, so Sergio knows what's going on, but they're really kind of powerless to stop this. And a little bit of action going on somewhere. A couple of ships looking to have, I don't know what happened here. Maybe do a distract here, but that's a kind of a costly distract. Possibly a little bit of mismicro or something. A couple free kills, a little bit of free experience for Boggz here. And should repair this one vessel here, but Boggz in a bit of a bind. Wow, a Galaxy and 2 Steam Runners. Lovely little roll for the Federation. And out comes Maul's Sousa, turning on this weapons platform, blowing into smithereens. In the process of doing so, cloak tech going off, making sure that there's no cloak vessels around. And they are able to take down this heavy weapon platform, losing the Sousa in the process. Probably should have engaged and repaired it. And Sergio losing one of his ships in the process as well. Losing a second one here very shortly. Looks like it's a little bit of mismicro. Not a lot he can do about it. Losses are slowly piling up on the left-hand team. And the right-hand team, the green and the blue, doing a good job of just taking map control away from the red and the white. Maul calling a crap, but not really necessary there. Federation just slowly amassing this huge force. Romulans are still mining off of 2 full moon pairs. Down here it looks like this one is, well, I'm sorry, that's 2 dilithium moons. Make that 3 dilithium moons and only 1 tritanium, so he's probably bogged down in the tritanium a bit. So, but he's still able to produce these warbirds, the Nerexians. So the Federation have moved into their later game ships, their mid-game ships. We do see more with, we have been seeing the Excelsior 2s run out, but don't know how effectively seen them. And we're going to see some Avalons. So this is a confirmed Risner. And you can see here that Stardust just doing as many ships as he possibly can field out on the board, but he does have the resources, he can do this. And, well, not as many as he possibly could. He does have this 1 production facility not doing anything. But this fleet here just really has everything they need. They could move in onto the Klingons. I think they have a kill fleet for the Klingons. Sergio trying to tech up a little bit, but that